It's very windy, so I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to use this footage or not. I just filmed a garden tour, harvested some stuff. And I wanted to show you guys our just a part of our cover crop that my husband planted in our field. It has sunflowers in it, so check this out. The field that we see out of our living room window has that too. And some of those grasses in there are taller than corn gets. So we have a nice barrier off the highway, which is fantastic. But it's littered with sunflowers. I'm actually going to walk down this little hill here past our pet cemetery and check out if any more wildflowers have bloomed. But I think they're pretty much done for the year. Yeah, it's just, we had some more. I don't know if these are black-eyed Susans or if these are coneflowers. But plenty of thistle flowers, that's for sure. Most of our little wildflowers have come and gone, which I think is normal, but I have to come back here and you can't even see on the camera. We whipped the path back to our little headstones. Oh, there's some little wildflowers. There's I think that's a cocklebur bush. Gotta get that out of here. Oh, there's a few more. There's another one. I'm being poked in the leg by a aggressive thistle. Get out of here. Oh, there's a few more too. They're just hiding. It's very shady back here, so I don't know if that's a good place for wildflowers to grow or not. It's another headstone down there. Ooh, some mullein. I love mullein. But look at this is what we get to look, our house is right there. But this is what we get to look at, all those sunflowers. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a pond back there that a time ago there was a place you could sit here, or was it over there? There's like another little cove back there we mow down through, and there's like a little tiny circle area. Nice hidden back here. It's really nice. I love it. Tucked away from everything, the house, the fields, the highway. Yeah, the weeds kind of take over, but anyways, I thought I'd come back here and chat a little bit. All right, here we go. I thought I would pop on here. I know I've been very dodgy on how much I've been posting lately. I've been dealing with some health stuff this last month or so already, probably. So I'm just very not motivated in the garden with the animals. We have a couple new things. We lost another chicken, our head honcho girl, the ruler of the roost in every way. She was our smallest bird, though, ironically. We lost her last week, I think. I went in and let the girls out in the morning, and she wasn't moving. She looked like she was pretty painful in her stomach, and there was just something about it that it was so quick and so instant that I knew we would lose her. And later on in the afternoon, when we went to go check on the bird, she hadn't moved from the spot she was in before, and she had passed. So that was unfortunate. Our Rhode Islands have not been laying at all this summer, but they recently started to pick up again. And I'm wondering if when she started laying again, she got egg bound, because it was so quick. She did feel very large on her back, like swollen and inflamed. So I wonder if she had an egg stuck, which I could sit here and beat myself up for not trying to take her in and soak her and, doing what I could to try to fix that situation. but I could tell she had been sitting like that most of the night because she had poop on her back because she was sitting underneath the roosts. So I knew that it was probably too far gone at that point. And with having small children and other animals to take care of, it's just not something that you can always feasibly handle. So it's still hard to have animals that pass and wonder, well, if I would have done this, it would have been fine. But that's not always the case. So you have to make choices in the moment, and it sucks. So we lost Mabel. We're down to 28 birds now. We have not lost any of our new birds, our new chickens from this past summer, and they are now. Some of them are bigger than our older girls, so that's pretty cool. I'll have to ban them soon, just so I have an idea of. I like doing that when they get older and I know their legs aren't going to grow anymore, so the bands don't interfere with their growth or cause an issue. But I like banding my birds so I can kind of keep an eye on certain ones that become sick or injured. It's been very, very helpful. And then, of course, you name them with their bands, and it just works out well. So chickens, other than one other incident this morning, that's about it for the girls. I gotta get up and move around. I can only sit like that for so long. This morning I went to go let the girls out of the coop into the run, and I leave them locked up in the run until the afternoon, just so they don't run off and lay their eggs somewhere, which I'm pretty sure most of our girls lay in the morning, but they're not early risers, let's just say. So there's plenty that lay in the afternoon for the most part too. But anyways, I went to go let the chickens out of the coop, and about 24 of them, just a few were left in the coop behind me because I opened the door and they all slowly wander out, take their turns because only so many can fit through the door at the same time. All of a sudden they all turn around and come back into the coop at me. I'm like, what the heck? And so I pop my head out the door. There's a hawk sitting right on top of our run, right on the other side of the tarp, so within a couple feet of me. And I peek my head over. I was like, ma'am? And she kind of jumps and freaks out and flies away. She did not see me. So the chickens got fed inside the coop today. I left their door open, but they had no interest in going back out there. So hopefully throughout the day they get a little bit more comfortable. They're in their run, so they should be safe. I don't think the hawk can get in there. And it was not a red-tailed hawk, which is the predator that will take the chickens around here. It was a Cooper's hawk, which is a very, very much smaller hawk that is about the size, if not smaller, than our chickens. So I'm not too worried about a Cooper's hawk. But still, they don't need to torment my birds and give them a headache, heart attack. Look at all around here. We have old equipment. See this wagon now? We have old equipment tucked back in the weeds, and part of me is like, that's clutter and it stresses me out, but the other part's like, oh, that's actually really pretty. I just love this here. Just love it. That's so pretty. I'm gonna miss summer. I really am. I love fall. It's nice and cool today, so it kind of feels like fall. What else? The goats are doing very well. They've been here now for 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks. When I got them, Maynard was a little sniffly. Within a few days, he seemed better, but Lyle then seemed sniffly. And goats can get shipping fever situation. They can pick up a little virus when they change locations, when they get stressed out. Marley is finally to the point where he is not trying to kill them. I don't think he likes them just yet, but it's getting better. I determined that I'm the issue with that. Marley gets protective over me with the pony. And I think he was doing the same with the goats, but just a lot more. So As long as I'm not out there, they're happy. When I get out there, it's a hit or miss if he's gonna be nice to them or not. So, oh, there's bugs out here. Of course there's bugs out here. It's outside. Why would there not be bugs out here? I'm under a tree, so I wonder if that's a spider, but I think it's a mosquito. I don't like being able to see it in my reflection. Okay, I'm moving. I don't want to get bit by a bunch of mosquitoes out here. Oh, struggle bus today. Wow. That's about how it is. I gotta get going back inside soon. The sitter's gotta leave. But goats are doing well. Lyle's finally getting over his boogeries. I've kept an eye on him because I was kind of worried about him there for a little bit. He was very sniffly, very snotty, but he never got a temperature, and his lungs have sounded clear this whole time. So I think he's actually coming out of it now. He's a little less boogery, but so goats are doing well. They're getting a lot more friendly. We potentially have a new cat. She found us though, but she has kittens over at the neighbors. But she loves hanging out with us and the cats and the kids, and it's been fun. So that's about it. We got hopefully another month and a half at least for harvest to start. I think we're wrapping up our projects around here for the most part. I think we got lots of hay for the winter, so that's exciting. The garden's been doing good, even though I've been neglecting it because I just don't have the energy or the capacity to deal with the weeds or to even cook much of my harvest. Honestly, I've just been so blah with everything I've got going on, and it's just not fun. It's not how I want to feel, so it doesn't do my farm justice. So hopefully that takes care of itself soon. But we only got about a couple more weeks left before we're supposed to get our first frost. Generally, last year was really late, so hopefully we have a little extra. It's very chilly out here today, oh my goodness. But hopefully I can suck it up and enjoy the last chunk of this summer and early fall, and then I can really enjoy fall and winter without any guilt. It's so silly. Summer is so short here. You think I would have the stamina to keep up. But, alright guys. I don't know if this is going to be the end of the vlog or not. I haven't made a little vlog in a while. Maybe I'll get some more animal clips and throw on here over the weekend. I just filmed a garden tour. My enthusiasm for the garden tours is about as high as my enthusiasm for the garden, so I don't think I'll edit much. I don't think it'll take me long to post that. So you'll probably see the garden tour first, and this I'll probably wait a few days to post and get more clips throughout the weekend. It's Labor Day weekend this weekend, and hopefully I will have the ambition to do a few more things. So for now, we'll see you when we see you. Thanks, guys. about 3 meals of green beans under there, and 1, 2,